Today, we're going to be talking about the infamous knee lever. A lot of people wanted to get their hands on it. I know there is another knee lever that is out right now, but we're going to focus on the one, the IST ROX knee lever. That's the one we're going to talk about. We finally got our hands on one. Not saying that they're hard to find, but they can get a little bit expensive. So grab a cup of coffee, hold on to your butts. Let's talk about it. Here we are with the knee lever. The knee lever right here. It's an amazing looking lever. It has a dragon on the bat top there. I think that's kind of cool between me and you. I think it's freaking amazing. Buffalo Bills lotion for the skin. Yes. Yes, Dan. Yes. Put the lotion on its skin. You got to put the lipstick on. Wow. All right. So back to this. So a lot of Tekken players like to utilize these Korean levers. There's a few advantages to these types of levers. Let me pull up some of my notes here. Let me see if I can find my notes first off. But there are a few advantages to using a Korean lever, especially when you're playing games like Tekken. Tekken is about precision. A lot of times it's about precision. And with precision, with the precision that you need, I'm trying to figure out how I want to put it all together, how I want to say it all. With precision, with Tekken, it rewards you. That's where I want to go at. It's very rewarding when you have great precision when it comes to Tekken, and this lever allows you to have a little bit more precision and leeway with it. All right. And what do I mean by that? Let's read off some of the pros and cons. Well, I'm not even going to talk about the cons. I think it's more about the pros today because we can do a pros and cons and bring out a Sanwa lever or a Sametsu lever that has a restrictor gate in it compared to something like this Korean lever. But we'll do that on another day. Let's just talk about its pros, right? The ones that have a larger throw distances compared to Japanese levers, it means that the joystick can move at a greater distance in each direction, allowing for more precise and deliberate inputs. That makes sense to me. So that kind of goes back to where I say it's about precision. It also is a circle gate. That's a good thing because some of the motions like the Korean backdash, you kind of need that ability to move. You don't need a restrictor in order to do that. Same thing with Electric God Fist and even King's Giant Swing to a certain extent, allowing that a larger throw distance and having that circled gate really does help you there. Attention adjustability, a little bit easier there. Faster return to neutral. That's a good one. And you know, sometimes you can't tell if you're not like top. Sometimes you can't tell, but it's real important to get right back to neutral, and it doesn't take a long time to get back there. That millisecond matters, right? And bat top handle. A lot of them do have bat top handles. I am a fan of the bat top or some type of bullet top, even when I play Street Fighter. That's because I originally came from that Tekken scene, and I'm going into the Street Fighter scene. I've been really liking Street Fighter 6 lately, but another story for another day. But here it is. The biggest thing is it's just a preference. It's a personal preference. I don't think there's like this major advantage that you are gonna have using a Korean lever. You can do just fine with a Japanese lever like Sanwa, and it's perfectly fine. I'm done running my mouth about this part and kind of the pros of using this type of lever. Let's talk about other levers compared to it. Not a one-for-one pros and cons type thing, but I definitely think it's worth taking a look at what's going on with the levers before we do the unboxing, all right? Let's look at this American style lever. I think it's important to kind of start with this. And the reason why I think it's important to start with this, because this is very similar, not the same. There's some similarities that are there, which is, you know, gets back to neutral fairly quickly. And on top of it, going back to neutral fairly quickly with this on. Can you see that? You do like this and it gets there really fast. Another good thing about it, it doesn't go grrr. You know what I'm talking about. You know that you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you got your arcade stick and you're playing and you let go and it goes grrr, it's loose, just like your mammy. All right, so that's messed up. But yeah, this you look on the bottom side here. I'm going to call this the actuator. I'm just for the sake of knowing what we're all talking about here. I don't know the proper term. I'm pretty sure somebody else does, but the actuator, right? So this square hits each and every one of these buttons, which clicks, and then you get an input, right? Boom. So that's it right there. So I think that's important to note. This is what a lot of those Moss arcade sticks have inside of them. Because it's an American style arcade stick, an arcade case. This is what you normally see in the American arcade sticks. Boom, there's that. So now let's move on. Here goes a arcade stick that's trying to mimic the Korean lever while at the same time doing the Sanwa and Japanese lever. And you kind of see what I'm talking about here. With this one, you see the restrictor gate. You can see the restrictor gate, but you look really, really close on the inside there. Look really close. It has these little legs in there, and the legs touch the button that tells the lever which direction is going in. Did I say that right? I said that really weird, but I'm okay with that. So there's a little leg in there that touches the actual button when this actuator touches over there, and it's fairly clicky, right? You can hear that click. It's clicky. But this is a, I don't want to call it generic, but this is a DIY thing that I got from Micro Center. It's a Micro Center lever. That's it. That's all I got for you. It's a Micro Center lever. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just, it's a lever. If you want to go to an arcade or anything like that, and you sit down and you're playing, like, yo, there's something a little off. There's probably something like this. All right, so now we're getting to the fun stuff. All right, and I think it's worth talking about. So the first thing that's worth talking about is this is the Semetsu. Why I say Simduxa? This is Semetsu arcade stick. If you look on the underside of it, it's very similar. It has some similar features here, where it has a restrictor gate, but then it has like a, I guess you could say have a Korean style lever on the inside there, but a lot of people are into that. So they put a restrictor gate on here so that you still can get the right inputs. You can take this off and technically you will have a Korean lever, but I personally don't think I want to do that for this particular arcade stick. Maybe later on, so we can do we can compare and contrast, you know, the differences here. But yeah, this is a decent arcade stick. Boom. Now we have the Sanwa. You can really tell with this one, it doesn't have those little legs. You're just, the actuator's actually touching the button that tells it which direction to go in. Hey, this is up, this is down. There is not a little lever. And I think also those milliseconds count, right? Because with that little leg piece, and again, I'll show you a little bit closer when I get to the Korean lever, that little leg piece, as soon as it touches, it goes down, versus this takes a little bit longer to touch. Just a little bit, it's milliseconds. And then remember, the throw is nowhere near as far, and everything's short. And a lot of people say don't ride the gate, and we'll talk about that on another day, about riding the gate and not riding the gate. So now we get to this one. I am honestly am not sure what type of Korean lever I have right here. If you know what type of Korean lever I have, please let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure you guys are some subject matter experts on this, but you can see here that the Korean lever is thicker than, boom, this here Sanwa lever, boom. And we're getting to the knee lever, but just give me a second here. I think it's important to make these comparisons here. It's thick, it's wide. Here's the little legs that I was talking about. You can see that a little bit closer. And we're talking about it has a longer throw distance. You see that? It has longer throw distance. Yeah. So, and this is a little bit heavier. I think it's mainly because I have a metal ball top. But this one goes right back to where it's supposed to be at. Boom. You get a little, let's see if it, see, it does a little back and forth with the Sanwa, but it doesn't, and this is a metal ball, it's heavy. When it's heavy, that means it's gonna do like this, but it has a lot more control and goes back to neutral a little bit easier. So, now that we said all that, now to get to the important thing, which is this knee lever, and let's see what's on the inside of this knee lever box. Yes, we've already talked about them quite a bit earlier. If you are watching at home via video, know that I stream and we talked about knee and his accolades. We talked about knee and his accolades a little bit earlier. 3-time Evo champion, won over $390,000 in prize winnings. He's another guy that I tell people use him as the example. I don't think this is even the exception to the rule. I think this is the rule, which age, even though it matters, it doesn't matter if you have experience and the time to do stuff behind it. Nee is my age, he's 38 years old, and he's still doing his thing, labeled as one of the best Tekken players ever. Let's talk about it. The knee lever, it comes in a nice box so far. Really good with the packaging and the design here. I love it. Really nice, very nice. Oh, that's cool. Boom. Ha! One's in color, one's in black and white. And then now let's open this boy up. Boom, boom. Very nice. How much is this Hummer? Ooh, the anticipation. Boom, what's up? Okay, that's cool. Oh, so it did. Oh, so this doesn't come all together. Oh, interesting. And then here we are. Ooh, look how thick this dude is. It's thick like a woman. I love my, so this is slightly bent. I got this used, but I think I'm okay with that. But so it's slightly bent, but it's still in great condition. Look at this. It's still nice and red. Wait, I have that upside down, sorry. And it has a signature on it as well. Ooh, that's very nice. How much is some? Oh, so this is a good thing about the knee lever. All right, so we'll get to, well, I'm going to talk about it right now. So a lot of the Korean levers, they have a bump. Like you see how it's raised there? They have a bump right there. So you can't just put that into any arcade stick. But with this one, it is smoothed out and it's parallel there and level. So now you can put this in any arcade stick that you want. That's a good look. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm down with that. And then here we are. Boom, we have the actual lever right here. All right, so now we have to stick this in. So all the innards, like all the springs and all that, man, that's satisfying. Do you hear that? That is really cool. So this is very durable too. Okay, they really took their time with this. They really took their time with this. So and then they got places here so you don't have to worry about the dust getting in there, so you don't got a dust cut. So you literally have to take this apart in order to change your spring. So he's like, yo, the lever is good as is. That's pretty much what he says. The lever is good as is. So we're gonna stick this thing in here. Like that, boom. And then Oh, never mind. You have the you do have a dust cover. You do have a washer, but it's not the same thing as when you're using the Sanwa and some of the other ones, right? So let's put this dust cover on it. No, what? Stop. Put this dust cover on it like this. Boom. Put it right there. I'm pretty sure you can have a shaft cover too, but I'm not putting that on there. Here goes. I'm going to call it again. I'm going to call it actuator for the sake of things. And then we're going to put the C-ring on there. Oh, thank God. Oh, praise be to God. Make sure you put your C-ring right here. Make sure you don't let it fly all over the place. That's really important. Don't let your C-ring fly all over the place. Not your D-ring, your C-ring, all right? So now we're going to put this. Put this C-ring, we're going to put it on top here. And then we are going to smash it down with the pliers. And voila, we have it there. This thing is silent. Can you hear that? And that's what the Korean levers are known for, to be quiet. You cannot hear. I only hear one. I only hear one actual button there. Now compare it to the Sanwa. You can hear it. You can definitely hear that. Let's go to the Sametsu. It's not as loud, but you still can hear it. And then this, I don't know what this lever is, but you can hear this one too. This bad boy is silent. Yo, that's insane. This is premium. This is cream of the crop type stuff here. Wow. Okay. So that makes a whole lot more sense. So I guess the next time I do this, I don't know. I might have to. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. No, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna play this. I'm gonna take this back apart. I'm not gonna play this. You know, I'm gonna hold a Tekken 8 tournament when Tekken 8 releases. And then I'm going to bless the winner with this lever when the tournament is done. But this is an incredible lever. And I can't recommend it because I don't intend on using it. But just based off of how it felt in that one moment right there, I'm pretty sure this is a great lever. It makes absolutely no sounds. It has tons of great parts in it. It feels good in the hands. And is by the 3-time Evo champion, Knee. Who could ask for more? Who could really ask for more? Boom. But yo, if you have the knee lever, please. I forgot a piece. I forgot a piece. There. If you have the knee lever, please talk to me. Let me know how you feel about this said lever. Excuse me. I believe that this is a lever that is viable for any arcade stick, any Tekken fan that's out there. I'm not so sure about Street Fighter. Anybody that's a Street Fighter player that's using a Korean lever, please let me know how that works out for you, and we just kind of gonna go from there. But yeah, with that being said, I appreciate you checking out this video. Leave whatever questions, comments, or concerns you have in the comments below, and I'll get to them when I can. Success and victory. Don't block with your face, and I will see you guys on the next time. Peace out.